Hello, my name is George. Today we're going to explain the art of slicing jamón. In Spain, they have excellent cured ham, and they have two types of hams. One is the Jamón Serrano and another one is Jamón Ibérico. But the method of slicing is basically the same for both jamons. You can store in your home the ham for several weeks if you care properly. When you receive the jamón, remove the plastic wrap, okay? So the ham can breathe, very important. So you can store the jamón in the holder, like this, for several weeks too, as long as you keep in cool, dry place. In Spain they say, jamón is like a person. They will survive the heat and cold, but is happiest at around 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius. I recommend that you let your ham rest for at least 1 day before slicing. When you make the first cut, it's important to cut the ham frequently to keep the top condition. For best results, you will need special tools. And the tools is like this. Short knife to cutting around the bones. Also I have a very small knife, very sharp for the bones area. Then I have a big knife, heavy, for remove the fat and the skin. And then the most important knife, flexible knife called jamonero. That is make you to cut the perfect slices. Of course, you have also the sharpening steel to keep the knife razor sharp, and the little tongue to remove the ham to the plate. Now, let's talk about the ham. The ham have three parts. The first part we mentioned is called the babilla. This is the straight part of the ham where they have less fat. Then, on opposite to that, they have the masa. And then the end is the punta. Okay, you can have these three parts cut in order to have the very good slices. But remember, each part we mentioned before, they have a different texture and different taste, the jamón. Okay, remember, we try to start for the easy part of the jamón. It's recommended to start from the babilla because it's less protective fat and the cover of the straight of the ham. You see, like this. The first, we take a sharp knife, like this, and we make an incision in the chunk of the ham until the bone, until we hit the bone. After that, we start to cut the fat and the skin with a big knife. And then when we do that, we save some large pieces of fat to cover the area when we'll begin slicing the ham, to cover the area when the ham is no more slicing. So begin to start to cut small slices. And the small slices must have a 2 inches maximum. And make sure they have a little piece of fat in that slice to enjoy the full flavor of the ham. Okay, we'll do the job and we'll continue. Thank you. Hi. Well, again, we continue now with the ham. We have the ham and then we let breathe the ham for 2 days. And we remove the plastic and the covers. And now we will show you how we start to slice the ham. El jamón is very important to keep very firm in the holder. Now, the first one we will do is make an incision in the chunk through the bone for avoid any problem when we remove the skin. So first one we do this. You see? Perfect. Now, with a big knife, we start to remove the fat and the skin. Wow! We keep the part of the fat and the skin, so we will use to cover the ham when we finish slicing. You see? Perfect. Okay, here we have a part of the bone. And this is the reason we make this cut, to avoid any problem with the skin. Look at that. Perfect skin with a lot of fat. Okay, here we get the ham already. So, what we do, we start to slice the ham. We try to make a very thin cut and short, like this, and start to put it on the plate. Try to do straight. So it's very important also to taste, to make sure the ham is in good condition. So we will give it to our cameraman to taste, please. Tell me, is good? Yes or no? No good, no?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it's good.
And the texture.
The texture and the flavor.
And the flavor.
From the babilla will be different from the masa and the punta.
Delicious.
Okay. Look, this is the way to do it. Remember, each part of the ham have a different flavor and different texture. It's very rich texture in this side of the ham. Okay. Okay, we will continue later on, as soon we reach the other part of the ham. Thank you very much, and good luck with your ham.